Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Happy very slow moving Wednesday. I've gotten a ton of work done this morning, which is great and all, but the amount of stuff I've done today, you would think that it would be like 2 o'clock already, but it's not. Again, it's only noon right now, and that's insane. So I still have a lot of day to go yet. But anyway, I am starving, and I need to get a wiener in me. And where better to get said wiener than the Home Depot? Seriously, will someone explain a silent T? I don't get it. It makes no sense. What purpose does it serve other than to just annoy me? Nothing like a hot, juicy wiener on a cold winter's day. I sure do miss the days of going cinema hunting on my lunch breaks. Oh well, back to work. And the workday has come to an end. It is Wednesday, hump day. We are getting a little bit closer to Friday, and that is great. And it got really cold out here. It was actually kind of sort of nice and windy. It was actually kind of sort of nice earlier when I went out for lunch, but now it's really chilly. I think the wind has just kicked up and it's making things very cold. Anyway, so the plans for tonight, we're gonna go hit up the Goodwill, the one that I've been hitting really big at recently, which is awesome. I actually wanted to go out there last weekend. I guess it was it Saturday or Sunday? Sunday, I think it was, when I was out with the wife and Cinema Jr. We were out doing some hunting, and I was going to stop back out there on the way home, but Cinema Jr., he fell asleep in the back of the car, and it was kind of just one of those things where we're not going to wake him up, so we'll just go home, put him down for a nap, and I never actually ended up making it back out there. So I've been wanting to go back out there ever since Sunday, so we're going to head back out there today. Hopefully I'll find some good deals, but if it's anything like the last few times I've been out there, I'm going to hit pretty big. I should probably knock on some wood, though. I'm jinxing myself. That's not good. So, all right, let's go back out to Goodwill, see what they have, and hopefully we'll find some good deals. And we are back, apparently in Chicago. It is so incredibly windy out. All right, we are back at Goodwill, hoping for some good deals in here, though I did jinx myself. I really shouldn't have said when I was in the car, I really shouldn't have said, I'm probably gonna hit big. That was a stupid thing to say. I'm kind of scared. I'm nervous. I might not find anything now. I'm a bit superstitious, so I don't know. Let's go inside. Let's hope for some good deals. Well, as usual, plenty of media, lots of CDs, lots of DVDs, even saw a few Blu-rays in here and one HD DVD. That is awesome. But the question is, did I jinx myself? Will there be anything in here I want to pick up? I don't know. Let's find out. Well, off to a good start with VHS. This is really cool. Adam Ant Volume 2. That is awesome. A fantastic Hanna-Barbera show. Definitely picking that up. And some Little Mermaid Ariel's Undersea Adventures. These are really cool. I do have a few of these already up on the Cinema store, but I think I'll grab the ones I don't have and put them up there as well. For a second, I thought I almost came across something really cool. Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends Season 1. This is an awesome find, or at least it would be if it wasn't completely destroyed. The discs are horribly scratched. Now, I do already own this, so I don't actually need it, but it would have been really cool for the Cinema store or even Listia. Now, if this was Season 2, this super rare Season 2, this I would have bought scratches and all. Now, this is tempting. Season 1 and 2 of Run's House. Now, this isn't usually the type of show I'm into. I'm not a huge fan of reality TV, but this was a pretty decent show. Did watch this one back in the day, so I think for only $5, I'm going to pick it up. Well, unfortunately, not too much going on in the CDs, but the Eurythmics Greatest Hits, that's a must-buy. Well, all right, a rather quick trip to Goodwill once again, but definitely found some awesome deals here for both me and for the store. That is fantastic. So that's about it. Let's go home and take a look at what I got. All right, back from Goodwill, where apparently the cinema gods were smiling upon me because I did not jinx myself, thankfully. Picked up some really cool stuff for both myself and the Cinema store. So let's take a look at what I got. First up, everything I grabbed for the store. Definitely got some really cool titles here. So I did end up grabbing volumes 2 and 3 of The Little Mermaid Ariel's Undersea Adventures. I actually had 3 of these, but I didn't need all of them. I actually already have volumes 1 and 4 on the Cinema store, so I'm going to take these, just put them all together in one lot and just sell them all together. So now volumes 1 through 4 are going to be at the Cinema store, which is great because you can only get like maybe 2 or 3 of these episodes that were ever available on DVD. They were releasing those Disney Princess DVD releases. That's it. There's the only way you can get any of these episodes whatsoever on DVD, and it's only like 2 or 3. They never released any more. So if you want to get a good chunk of these, you got to pick up the VHS tapes. Now I got volumes 1 through 4 for sale at the store, so that is fantastic. Definitely had to grab those. And then this I kind of grabbed for one of you guys, but also also just in general as well, because it was a really good deal and it's all it's in perfect condition. One of you guys mentioned you were interested in this, and if I ever went back there and they still had it, to grab it, and I must have been missing over it, or maybe they just got another copy back in, because I don't remember seeing this last time I went back, but they had a copy of it now, so I had to grab it, and that is the complete first season of Growing Pains. So like I said, one of you guys said you're interested in this. If you still are, it will be available at the Cinema Sickness store on Instagram, but regardless, had to pick it up anyway, whether you're interested in it or not, because like I said, all the discs are in perfect condition. The only thing that is wrong, I noticed this earlier, is there's a little crack in the case there. Otherwise, it's in perfect condition. Again, the discs are in absolute 100% perfect condition, so definitely had to pick this up for the store. That is awesome. Great show. This I grabbed on a whim. I don't know, but whatever. Picked it up for the store, and that is 30-Minute Meals with Rachel Ray. This is pretty cool. It's a 3-disc set put up by the Food Network. It was a Target exclusive, and it's brand new, factory sealed. Had this been open, I probably would have passed on it, but it was factory sealed, so I figured I would grab it. I don't know, maybe somebody out there is interested in this, so I had to pick that up. And then this is really cool. Again, brand new, factory sealed, straight out of Compton on DVD. That is awesome. This is a really cool find. I was really surprised to come across this in new condition. It's still sealed. That was really cool. So definitely had to pick this one out for the store as well. So now for what I picked up for myself. First thing I definitely had to grab here was some Eurythmics with their Greatest Hits album. This is really cool. Little Annie Lennox right there. That's great. I do enjoy the Eurythmics. I certainly know all their hits, but I'm not some like huge fan of theirs, so I really don't know all their stuff. I haven't heard like all their albums or anything like that. In fact, I've never owned a single Eurythmics album in my entire life. This is the first time ever, and of course it's their greatest hits. So I'm looking forward to checking this out, because I do recognize a lot of these songs, but a lot of them I also do not recognize. So looking forward to hearing some more from the Eurythmics that I am unaware of. So this is really cool. Pick this up for $2. Definitely had to grab that. And then this, I kind of just grabbed on a whim. It was only $5, which seemed like a really good deal. And that is the complete first and second season of Run's House. This was a show my wife used to watch a lot, and I used to sit down and watch it with her. It's one of those few reality TV shows from this time period that I could stomach. A lot of those I just couldn't stand. I hated them. They were awful. This one I actually found to be tolerable. With that being said, did I actually need this? I don't know, but it was the first and second season. Did it go any further past that? How many seasons of the show were on? I don't remember. This might be the complete series for all I know. But again, first and second season, in perfect condition for $5. I figured I'd pick it up. I'm sure there's many episodes of this show I have not seen, so yeah, I grabbed it. I don't know. Kind of just got this one on a whim. It was for a good price. It was in perfect condition. It's a show that I kind of liked, so I bought it. I don't know. Maybe that was a good deal. Maybe it wasn't. I'm not sure. But this is the most amazing thing I picked up today. So excited about this. And this is some Adam Ant, and the animated Adam Ant, not the 80s singer. With Adam Ant Volume 2. This is great. A classic Hanna-Barbera series. I love this show. And I cannot for the life of me remember where I used to watch all this Hanna-Barbera stuff. When I was a kid, I used to watch, Yogi Bear, what else was there? Penelope Pit Stop, Dastardly and Muttley, Jetsons, Flintstones, Scooby-Doo, all that stuff. I used to watch all those shows somewhere. What station used to play all that stuff? You know what I think it was, actually? It just like all of a sudden, like, they popped in my head. USA. Is that even a network anymore? Is the USA Network even around anymore? I think I remember Saturday mornings or Sunday mornings, something like that, just during the weekends. I think in the mornings, they used to play Hanna-Barbera cartoons. Am I correct about that? Do any of you guys remember that? Like, as I'm talking to you guys, it's all coming back to me right now. This is great. Leave a comment down below. The USA channel, if that even is still a thing anymore. Did they used to play a ton of Hanna-Barbera cartoons on, like, Saturday mornings, something like that? I think they did. I think that's where I used to watch all this stuff. So, this is great. I have not seen any Adam, that's hard to say, and any Adam Ant since I was a kid. So this is fantastic. It's a show I used to watch all the time. Just a great series. This apparently has, looks like 6 episodes. That is fantastic. So I paid $1 for this. Definitely had to pick this up. It's the first Adam Ant I have within my collection. Alright, so that's it for what I grabbed from Goodwill. So now on to tonight's movie. And it's one I can't physically hold up and show you, as it's a movie one of you guys sent me the digital copy code for. And that is The Swiss Army Man. Looks like an interesting movie, but I really love Daniel Radcliffe. Anything he's been in, I've just absolutely loved. Some people have criticized a few of his movies out there. I mean, like Horns and stuff like that. Some people didn't like, but I've loved everything I've seen him in. Everything I've just since Harry Potter, it's just been great. I love all his movies. So, really want to check this movie out. Again, it looks kind of interesting. I'm not quite sure what to make of it, but we'll see. So, let's check out Swiss Army Man and see what it's all about. Okay, Swiss Army Man. That was a weird movie. I would like to tell you guys what my thoughts on it were, but that's going to be really difficult because I don't know what I just watched. Even before I started talking to you guys, as soon as the movie was over, I hopped my phone and I was like, all right, let me see what some other people have said about this movie. Let me read some other reviews and whatnot from both, your average Joe to actual big-time movie reviewers. Let me see what people think about this movie and what their take on it was, because I'm kind of lost. And I'm not really sure what the meaning behind this movie necessarily was. And it seems that everybody is confused as well. Even the big time critics are like, I'm not quite sure what I just watched, and they have their ideas and what they think the movie was about, but every critic had a different idea of what the movie was about. So it seems like everybody's kind of just like, huh? Apparently, from what I read, the whole thing started out as a joke about a man riding another man on his farts, and that's where we got the movie from. So maybe that's why it made no sense, seeing as the whole movie started from a joke and then turned into this kind of sort of drama thing, and it's so bizarre. There's a man on an island, deserted island out in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. He's gonna kill himself. A body washes up on the shore. Daniel Radcliffe body washes up on the shore, so he doesn't kill himself. Rides his farts back to civilization across the sea, and apparently this body, Daniel Radcliffe's body, is now basically like this is where you get the Swiss Army Man name from. He is basically a Swiss Army knife. He's got his farts that can propel him. His hands can start sparks, so like fire. His mouth can shoot stuff, so if he wants to use a gun or shoot like a grappling hook or something, he can do that with his mouth. His arm can be used as an axe. He spits water out to provide water, and so on and so forth. There's all sorts of things this body can apparently do. The question is the body actually doing any of this? Is it all in the mind? The director said something about like the movie being a movie about a man who, a suicidal man who needs to convince a dead person life's worth living. And I'm like, all right, that sounds kind of interesting, but is that really what the movie's about? There's the end of the movie, and maybe some spoilers here, but the movie's so weird, it's hard to even spoil this movie because you're going to be left like, what? At the end of the movie, they find this whole like setup that was built and whatnot, and it's right by this house of this girl who, one of her main characters was stalking, sort of. So was he living there for a while? But if he was living there for a while, where did Daniel Radcliffe's body come from? Was anybody actually stranded out in the middle of the sea? Did they truck across the woods and end up at this girl's house? Or has he been staying in the woods this whole time with this dead body? But again, if that's the case, where did the body come from? I don't know. So weird movie. Really, 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 really weird movie. I mean, I'm not saying it was bad, because it kind of kept me entertained. It was interesting. It was weird, but kind of in a fun sort of way. It had a little bit of comedy mixed in, but with some drama, and it was just interesting. And again, it kind of is sort of about a man convincing a dead body that life's worth living, because he's convincing this dead body of Daniel Radcliffe. He's convincing him that. Or not convincing him, but telling him all about life and what's good in life and what's bad in life, and just explaining life to him. So maybe that's what the movie's about, but then it has all these weird things that, like, you're like, I have no idea what's going on. Was anybody actually stranded out in sea at any point whatsoever? Did that actually happen? Was his dead body, did it actually ever come back to life? Because at the end of the movie, the body farts away across the ocean, and apparently that actually happened, because everybody sees that happen. So that really happened, and Daniel Radcliffe has a smile on his face. So does that mean that all this stuff, the whole Swiss Army stuff, and the water coming out of Daniel Radcliffe's mouth, and the sparks in his hands, and all that stuff, this actually happened? It was all that real? I don't know. So, by all means, leave some comments down below. If you've seen this movie, let me know your thoughts. I'm sure every single one of them will be different, since, again, every review I read on this movie was completely different in everybody's take on it. So, I was kind of at a loss. It was interesting. It was weird. It was bizarre. It was kind of funny and interesting all at the same time. And I would say if it's a movie you're thinking about checking out, be prepared to be really confused at the end. But if it's something you want to see, I say see it. It wasn't bad. It's just really weird. It'll probably leave you thinking, what did I just watch, when you're done watching it? But all in all, not a bad movie. Just a really confusing movie. And as always with that, once again, I am off to bed because yay, I have to get up early tomorrow for work. That is always a fun thing. So as always, thank you guys so much for checking this video out. Be sure to hit that like button down below. Also, if you want to see a brand new video from me every single day, then hit that subscribe button and you're going to get one. And if you want to grab yourself a Cinema Sickness t-shirt, one of many designs you can choose from, then head over to cinemasickness.spreadshirt.com where you can get yourself one of these. And finally, if you would like to support new content, just show your thanks and appreciation for these videos, then head over to patreon.com/Cinema Sickness with a simple donation of $1 or as much as you like. Really does go a long way. All goes right back into these videos and gains you early access to most of my videos as well. So as always, again, that is it. Thanks for watching. Have a good one, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.